Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this double chain with rings bracelet. So I don't think this is my original design, but I've never seen anyone do a tutorial for it, so yeah, but anyways, so this one, sorry if it's a little hard to see the style, I just did black and purple. But so what you're gonna need is your hook, loom, and it can be any loom, by the way, and then anything to close off your bracelet. I'm using a C-clip, and then rubber bands. So I'm gonna use white, pastel mint, and turquoise. So to first start the bracelet, so set your loom up with the arrows facing away from you, and you're going to take your first color, and this is going to be the black on this bracelet, and you're going to start going from the middle pin to the left, and then go up all the way on both sides with single bands. So yeah, this design isn't really that hard. I think it's probably like a beginner level design. But so and then you're just gonna do this same thing but going up all the way in the middle. So I'm gonna do that off camera and then I'll be right back. I'm back, and so once your loom looks like this with your single chains going all the way up, we're going to take one more band of that color and place it on these two pins like that. So your loom should look like that. And now we're going to place the bands that make up the purple part on this bracelet. So I'm using teal and pastel mint. And so if you want to, you can actually push these down real quick. So I'm just using my fingers, but you can use your hook or whatever you want to do. And that's just to make room for the next bands we're going to place. But now, so take your second color and place it on, we're going to place it on these 4 pins. And then it should look like this. And then take your next one and place it from the last 2 pins that this band is on to the next 2 pins. So it's going to look like this. Then do that all the way up. So see, and this is what it looks like from the side. And yeah, so they kind of overlap. See, so we're the last 2 that the one band is, the last 2 pins, those are the first 2 where you place your next one. Then I'll be back right when I'm done. Okay, so I'm on my last one, and yeah, you're just going to do the exact same thing, stretching a band on all 4 of those pins. Now, once your loom looks like this, I'm going to flip over our loom. So now, if you're using a rainbow loom, this red arrow at the top will be facing toward you, or just any other loom. The openings of the pins should be facing you now. And we're just going to make a cap band on this pin. So if you made any bracelet, you should know, but I'll show you. So you just place it on this pin, stretch it out, twist it, and then put it back on. And now we have 2 loops on that pin. Now we're gonna loom, so just take your hook, and for this we're just gonna completely ignore these bands that we placed, but make sure you go under them though, but we're not looming them at all. So go under the cap band and this last band that we placed, grab the top, and then completely remove it from that pin, and then bring it to the middle. And it should look like that. And then I'm just gonna loop the middle. We're gonna loop these, for me it's white. We're gonna loop these chains all the way up. And it doesn't matter the order, but I'm gonna do the middle first. And then if you need to, feel free to pause the video if I'm going too fast, but it's just, yeah, you're just looping like a single chain. So just grab, so see, I'll show you a little bit closer. Push back this band right here, grab that bottom white, completely remove it from the pin, and then place it to the next pin forward. Then now I'm done in the middle, so I'm gonna go all the way back to the bottom, go under those same bands that you did before, the cap band and the last little like square shaped band. Grab this bottom one, and this is just gonna go upward. So again, so see, make sure you're pushing back these bands and not skipping any of the single chain bands. Just go slow if you need to. And then I'm going to pause the video right here, and I'll be back when I'm done. Now that I'm finished with this row, so go into here on the right, grab that bottom band, completely remove it, and then we can't take it forward. So what we're going to do, just bring it to the middle. And then, so this last pin should have all these bands. And now, just take your hook and go into this last pin. Make sure you're holding on to everything. I'm going to set my loom down for this. I hope you guys can see. And I'm just using white. And place it at the tip of your hook. And then bring it through like that. And then this end of the band you're holding, put it on your hook, and then I'm gonna just slide it down to like the middle part of my hook, and then gently remove the bracelet. So this bracelet doesn't have much tension, So we can just pull it off like this. So when I first took it off, this band, see, it's like weird, it's like sticking out right here. If that happened to you too, just see, there's these 2 layers of the cap band. I just took that and then put it in between the 2 parts of the cap band, and then pull on to the cap band, and then now it should just look like normal. And we're gonna make our extension for the bracelet. So for this, we're just gonna do a single chain. So I like to do my extensions for my bracelet even on each side. So for each part, I do 7 links. So this one on our hook already counts as 1. So once I place 7 bands in a single chain on my loom, we're gonna have 8 rubber bands for the extension. So I have a bigger size wrist, so yeah, like I said, I do 16. But for smaller wrists, I would recommend about maybe 8 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I just placed 7 bands in a single chain, and then this last band that's on the hook, just gonna take it off with my fingers, but I'm keeping my index finger in it, and then place it on this last pin, and I like to stretch it back to the next one so it doesn't fall off. And then go in here and just loop the single chain. Then once you loop this last one, put your C-clip on it, and then take it off. Then now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and I'll be back once I'm done. So I just placed the bands, and then if you want to, so this is just kind of showing you if you want to do it even on both sides. So I'm taking the cap band for this part and putting it like we did with the last band that was on our hook on the other side, and then just do the same thing. And so if you have a smaller wrist and you ended up using 8, you would have 4 on each side, but you would actually place 3 because the cap band and the last band that was on our hook when we took it off counts as 1. But anyways, so sorry if you heard that. My cat was like scratching the couch, I guess, and then my mom yelled at him. But that's besides the point. So for this side, just take it off as much as I can, but before I take it off all the way, just put the C-clip on this last band and then take it off. And this is what our finished bracelet looks like. So if you did everything right, this is what your finished bracelet should look like. Don't mind that scratch, that's from the cat. But anyways, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and make sure to like and subscribe if you want to. And if you have, comment down any requests for future tutorials. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!